Hello, welcome to Insight. I'm Pastor Mercy, your host. Today I have a very special guest in the house, and a pretty one for that matter. She is a highly sought after actress in the Nigerian movie industry. She is a multiple award winner. Meet my guest right after this break. Welcome back. This is Insight. My guest today is Mercy Aigbe. Gentry.
Yes.
Great to have you on Insight.
Thank you, ma'am.
You look stunning.
Thank you. You look good too. I love your shoes with the red. Compliments the red dress.
Thank you.
Very nice.
So, Mercy, what part of Nigeria are you from?
I'm from Edo State, Benin to be precise.
Benin.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So, can you tell us something striking about the community and the people?
Okay. We Benin's we're hospitable, we're warm, very accommodating. Then we love our culture, and you know, in Benin we have lots of artworks and that that has been preserved from yesteryears. Yes, so we love our culture. We still do some festivals like the Igwe Festival. I think you know it's I think after the New Yam something we do we still do all that. We love our culture. We also have some kind of food that is synonymous, to my people. Like we have the starch with the
Owo?
the owo is with the unripe plantain.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's a special delicacy that is synonymous with Benin people. We have the starch too. I think you can use banga is
Banga
with the starch, and we are very warm and very accommodating.
Did you forget pounded yam?
I didn't want to say pounded yam because people will say, oh, it's not just Benin people that, Ondo people too. Although Ondo is very close to Benin. I think we share boundaries.
Yes.
So we have the pounded yam and the ogbono. I actually think my people are the best when it comes to making ogbono soup.
Wow.
No, like seriously.
Who says her mother's food is not the best?
So,
Okay, so is there anything about the tradition of your people that you love so much? It's like, oh, I want to hold on to this and pass this one down to my children. What would that be?
That would be the Ivie. Ivie means that's the beads. These ones that the brides wear when they're getting married.
Okay.
You have the ones that are made,
The beaded crown.
Yes, the crown. Then I think the
beaded
blouse or something you wear over the red velvet wrapper, and oh God, it's beautiful.
You like that?
I love it. I even had to wear something like that in one of my movies.
Okay.
Yes, I had to because I love it, and I'm sure passing it down to my kids, especially my daughter, she just has to dress like that, even if she's not going to marry a Benima, I don't know. Even if she's, she has to wear that attire for me. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I think the Benin bride is the most beautiful bride, if you ask me. Yes, because it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
Really. Was acting always what you wanted to do? Or did you stumble on it?
No. Acting is something I've always wanted to do. Yeah, I know that. Because right from when I was, in the primary school, I was in a drama school club in my school way back then, and I was acting, and I didn't know I was going to end up, doing it as a profession. Initially I thought it was a hobby because I knew I had a flair for acting, imitating people, and when I do it, people like laugh. I also have a very good sense of humor and all those things. So but I didn't know I was going to end up choosing it as a career. Well, I've always known I was going to act, but not until I was in the Polytechnic. I think that was when I actually said to myself that fine, I want to. This acting thing is not just a hobby, because it was like a burning passion in me. I really wanted to do it. So it was up until that time I decided to be serious about it and pursue it as a career. That was why I further, instead of me to go back and do my HND in accounting, which was the course I was studying back then in the Polytechnic, I went to University of Lagos where I studied theatre arts because I wanted to know the rudiments of the job. I wanted to be a professional, so you know, I had to go to university to study it. So.
Yeah, so can you just describe your journey through school?
Through school, will I say it was easy because I was very intelligent when I was in school. So my teachers loved me, yes. And I'm sure if they're watching this program, my teachers or my classmates way back then can attest to this. I was very intelligent. If I didn't come when I was in primary school, if I was not first, I was always second, never third, first or second, and most times first. And you know, my father is a very strict person, you know, very strict, and he actually was about his children getting good grades in school and all that. And he was also, I don't know if he still is, but because he has really piped down a bit, but way back then he was of the school of thought that, look, if you don't do what I want you to do, you're going to get
spanked.
Yes, he didn't believe in sparing the rod, and no, you have to get it and all. But I didn't really get much when it comes to grades. I didn't get spanked like that because I was always
up there.
Yes, I was. But in some other things, I got spanked because I was a bit stubborn.
Did you grow up Pami's boys?
No, I don't know. I think I got it from my dad. Yes, because yes, I got that.
He should hear you say this.
He should. I hope he's watching this. But like seriously, I got it from him. Then I used to love having my ways and you know and all that. So I got spanked. I did. But it's good. It's a good thing. Look at how it turned out. I give God the glory. And now I'm really appreciating that my father didn't spare the rod. That he actually trained me well. Yeah. Yes, yes.
So what about your mom?
Yeah,
you're like my father, my father, my father.
My mom is somehow similar to my dad. She's also very strict, you know, but you know she never used to like flog us, but she's very good with the words and you sitting down and she talking sense into you. That was our own style. Yes. And all that. But you know, my mom is there. She's very supportive. When I wanted to study theatre, which my father was against. Because, you know, his take on acting was that acting shouldn't be a profession. He didn't believe acting can actually put food on your table, talk less of like you know, making a fortune from acting. So he wasn't, you know, he didn't buy that idea of me going to study theatre. But my mom is the, you know, woman who supports. Is that what you want to do? Don't worry, I'll pray and all that, you know.
Wow. Yes. So why did you opt for the Yoruba movie? I know you do some English movies. Yes. You know, but it is, why Yoruba? It's like you are more well known for Yoruba movies.
Yes, yes. I'm more popular in the Yoruba genre of Nollywood. I did opt for it. You know, again, a lot of people ask me this particular question. They're like, oh, Mercy, why are you not doing, you know, English movies and all that, you know? Well, it's not like I don't do English at all. Recently, I worked on 2 English movies. I did The Other Side of a Coin. It's a Lancelot Oduayimasoyin's movie. He produced it and directed it. The movie stars like people like Mona Lisa Chinda was in the movie, Ebube and Alex Ekubo and co. Then I did The Needle, which was produced and directed by famous Otakome, and also stars people like Francis Duru, you know, Emeka Nyocha, you know, amongst others, Charles Inoje. So it's not like I don't do English once in a while, but I do more of Yoruba. And I'll say maybe it's fate. Maybe it's where God wants me to be. I don't know, because I started with the English genre before I crossed over, you know, to do Yoruba. But I did a particular Yoruba movie titled Ara. By the time the movie came out, that was it for me. That was my break. That was the movie that gave me my break. You know, immediately Ara came out, people were like, oh, is this new girl? And I started getting scripts from, you know, Yoruba movie producers, and then I couldn't turn it down. Yoruba, English, it's just the medium that is different. It's still the same acting and all that, so I wasn't like, I wasn't like, oh, please, I don't want to do Yoruba. I'm a professional. Even if I have to like act and speak in Igbo, if all it would take is for me to learn the language, of course I would do it, you know.
And
So,
interpret it well.
yes, and interpret it well. So of course I would do it if I have to learn the language and I get someone to teach me and all that, of course I would do it. So it's not like I opted for Yoruba movies. I'll say it's where God wants me to be. And I'm enjoying it, it's good. I still do Yoruba. And I'm very comfortable where I am.
That's great.
Yeah.
You also produced a movie called Nosa.
Osas.
Oh, Osas.
Yes.
What's this Nosa
Yes,
thing?
it's
Osas.
yes, because I think
Well,
it's because the sounds are like that.
Yes. So what is it about?
Osas-
What inspired you to write that?
Osas, I think, was like the, not I think, Osas was like the major, no, the first comedy movie I was
Okay.
doing. Before then, I didn't know I could be funny. I know I have a good sense of humor. I could make people laugh, but like on a large scale, like doing it in a movie and all that, I didn't know I was capable of like making people laugh. Not until I went to work for Wale Adenuga on Papa Ajasko.
Okay.
I played Papa Ajasko's wife. And, you know, when people were laughing, people behind the camera kept laughing anytime I had to do something. And I was like, okay, that actually inspired me to want to do a comedy movie. I sat and was like, okay, I want to do a comedy movie. What kind of movie do I want to do? And I'm like, okay, I want a movie that would allow me to speak my indigenous language, which is the Benin language.
Okay.
And Pidgin, I love Pidgin. Maybe it's because of the side of the country I'm from. I love Pidgin language. I think it's the second universal language in Nigeria after English, you know, and also at the same time carry my Yoruba audience along. So I came up with the concept of SAS. SAS is about a young Benin girl who came to Lagos to study at the University of Lagos and experience. Osas is a typical Benin girl. She believes in herself. She feels, I am tops. Yes, Osas believes, look, all other people should follow me. Whatever I say is, you know, it is. I know it all. She believes in having her way, and you know, she encountered a lot of things. It's just a very fun movie.
So how did the movie go?
It did very well. It did very well. People, you know, it was overwhelming. People really accepted it. And up till now, people are like, when is the part 2 of the movie going to come out? A lot of people are like, when are you going to release this concluding part of Osas? And that's how well the movie did. It was well accepted. I got lots of, you know, comments from people, good comments, you know. It was just awesome.
Wow,
Yes.
that's great. Now, you're a mother of 2, a wife and an actress. How do you cope? How do you juggle between all these
Yeah.
beautiful responsibilities?
People ask me that a lot. Even some of my colleagues are like, Mercy, you're trying. But, you know, I have a very understanding partner. My husband is very supportive of what I do. He's always there. And, you know, when you have a very understanding partner, it actually makes your job easier, you know. And my mother, too, she's very supportive. You know, when I have to go to locations and I have to ship my grandchildren to her, I'm like, Mommy, I'm going. She's always there to accept them. I also have my domestic staff who also help. And, but it's not still easy because these 3 roles are very important. And one is to be very careful so the one does not suffer. You understand? So it's not easy to marry these 3 roles. But I'll just give it to my husband. He's just very understanding.
Okay. So which of these roles, you know, is most stressful for you? And how do you handle that stress?
I don't know. Which of those roles, mother? I love being a mother. God, I just feel I'm blessed, you know, being a mother. And you know, I believe my kids are my extension of my person. I love my husband, wife. I love my acting career. Which of this? I'll say maybe my job. At times it can be very stressful.
Okay.
At times it can be really stressful, especially when you're producing, because aside the fact that I act, I also, you know, produce movies. I'm a filmmaker. So when you're producing, you want to strive for excellence because a lot of people are expecting so much from you and you don't want to fall short of expectations. So you push yourself very hard because you want to give out the best as a filmmaker. Because if you give out a movie that is not good, it can even affect you as an actress. It can affect the name you've built as an actor. People are like, rubbish, what the shit on? So you work very hard to want to give out the best.
Wow. We're listening to Mercy Aigbe. I'm sure you're having a great time with her. We'll be right back after this break.
Now you can do even more on Yucus. Wherever you are, whether at the office, at home, or on the road, Yucus is just a simple click away. With the latest versions of the mobile offering, Yucus makes it possible for you to stay connected with your friends at all times. You can either download the latest version of the Yucus app from your BlackBerry, iOS, or Android store today, or simply log in using your mobile phone browser by typing www.yucus.com to experience the best Yucus ever. Once you log in, you can start inviting your friends on your tab or phone, Gmail, or Yahoo email contacts with just a simple click of a button to fully experience what Yucus has to offer you. Yes, it's that simple. Just log on. Click on Invite a Friend, select the Invite option, and send. With Yucus, you don't need your friend's phone number to chat anymore, as you can now stay in touch with all of them by chatting for free directly from your mobile phone or computer using the new Yucus chat service. You can easily manage your chat settings by selecting either online, invisible, away, or offline to control when you're available to chat with your contacts. That's not all. With the new Yucus mobile offering, it only gets better. Our new push notification feature will notify you every time any of your friends send a direct message, post a status update, and create a blog post or discussion. This way, you'll never miss out on any updates again. Whether you prefer emails or alerts on your registered device, these notifications can be easily managed by selecting the settings menu to switch on or off your entire push notifications, or clicking on the My Friends option, allowing a particular user's notifications, or blocking notifications from a particular user straight from the notification center. What are you waiting for? Download the app or visit www.yucus.com from your mobile. Grow your world by inviting more of your friends. Stay in touch with them for free using Yucus Chat, and we'll make sure you never miss out on anything again every time they contact you. Yucus. Connect, share, and play wherever you are. Yucus. You own the world.
Welcome back. This is Insight. If you're just joining us, my guest today is Mercy Aigbe. Mercy, your daughter just turned 13. When she turned 13, how did you feel? What went through your mind?
I was like, wow, my daughter is now a teenager. But I was very happy, looking at her, I'm like, wow. Before now, we used to wear like the same shoe size, but now her feet is bigger than mine. So she wears, like 2 sizes bigger than my size.
Wow.
She's taller than I am now. And I'm like, God, to God be the glory. My girl is a big girl now. But I'm a happy mom. I give God all the glory.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
On her birthday cake, I noticed something, there was a set of makeups, a makeup kit there. I was like, wow, were you trying to make a statement? Were you trying to say, hello, baby, you're a big girl now, you can do makeup, you can do the lipstick, and the eyeshadow?
No, but truthfully, that wasn't at the back of my mind when I ordered that cake. I went to a cake shop and I'm like, oh, my daughter is turning 13, I want a cake for her. And they showed me the designs they had, and I saw that particular one, I fell in love with it. And so I wasn't trying to make a statement, but although she's a big girl, but I don't let her wear makeup for now. It's just lip gloss and she's good. I think she'll still have plenty of time to do all the makeups in the world, but I just feel she's too young to wear makeup. Just be close.
What kind of relationship do you have with her?
Very close relationship. Very close relationship. I have a very cordial relationship with my daughter. We are friends. She can tell me everything. Tell me about boys who are toasting her in school and all that. And at times she's like, Mommy, I can tell you all these things. Some of my friends can't even discuss these things with their mom. And I'm like, maybe that's their mother's style and all that. But we're very close. She can tell me everything. I help her to shave, and we're just very, very close.
Normally, they say the girl child is very close to their father. They always tilt towards their dad. So is she close to her dad?
She is, though, because my husband spoils kids. I know he will kill me for this, but it's the truth, and I keep telling him, he doesn't, his own form of discipline, I don't understand it. He just talks. Fine, I'm not saying you shouldn't talk to them, but at times you have to, like, spank them for the message to, like, really go in their head. But it does, no. Even when I do that, he fights me on their behalf. And I don't like it when he fights me. But my husband spoils kids. I know, he doesn't really, he's just there. He doesn't, especially when it comes to correcting them in some things, they can always have their way around him. But me, it's a no. I'm a disciplinarian. Anything I want is what I tell them to do, and they have to follow what mommy says. Otherwise, they know me. So she's close. At times, she's very close to her dad. But because of the kind of person I am, fine, even though I like spank her once in a while, she knows that because I want to shape her to be a better person in the future. I make her understand that, look, I'm doing this out of love. And I'm sure one day you thank me for not allowing you to, like, always have your way. So she understands. She's a big girl now. So at times, even when my husband is correcting me, she'll be like, Daddy, mommy is training me to be a better person.
Oh, that's
but
great.
It's good, yeah.
So what values do you seek to inculcate in your children? You have a boy.
Yes, I have a very cute son. Yeah. He's very cute because he's my carbon copy. And anytime I look at him, I'm like, wow. So someone can actually look. He's my male version, small version of Mercy, because he took everything, my color, everything, and that alone. Anytime I look at him, I'm like, my head swells. I'm like, that's small man Mercy. But I always tell my kids to be humble. Whatever stage they eventually attain in life, I know they're just going to be, whatever stage they attain in life, whatever, they acquire, in terms of that's material things or whatever stage they get to in life, they should just remain humble. It's because humility is just the key. You have to, I always instill that in them. Then I also tell them to have the fear of God, because the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. If you have the fear of God in you, there are so many things you won't do, just because you fear God. You understand? So I also preach to them that they have to be hardworking, and they have to, like, love people, love their neighbors.
Wow, that's beautiful. So can we have the privilege of hearing your love story? How did you meet your husband?
Okay, I met my husband through a friend who happened to be his cousin. Okay. He was in my husband's office one day, and he called me. I was like, "No, Mercy, I'd like to see you," and all that. I went to see him there, and there my husband was there on the chair. He was sizing me up, I'm sure. He gave me his number, We exchanged numbers, and, he called me. We became friends. Then after that, he toasted me. Men now. She had toasted me, and at first I was playing hard to get, but later, I got to know I got to see those qualities I really want in a man, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
No.
Here you are.
Yeah, I am.
Wow, that's beautiful. No, you are often described as a fashionista, you know, one who can take the bull by the horns when it comes to fashion. And I can see that, you know, and somebody said, fashion fades, style is eternal. So to you, what is fashion? What is style?
Yeah, I actually agree with that. Fashion fades and style is eternal. Yes, I agree. To me, fashion is what you purchase with your money. Fashion is what you go out there to buy. You understand? Style is a personal thing. It's you. It's the way, the pattern you put whatever you've acquired with your money together to create your own personal style. It's unique to you. It's the way you want to be perceived outwardly. You know, when people see you, it's like how you want people to like see you. That's style to me. Fashion fades because at times fashion is trends. You know, some things come, they're in vogue, and before you know it, they go. Some other thing comes, it's in vogue, and before you know it, it goes. And but style is your own thing. You know, my own style is my style is chic, is urban. At times I can go edgy. You know, it depends on my mood at times. It depends on the occasion I want to attend. You know, that also dictates whatever I wear. And you know, my style is sophisticated at times. Also depends on where I'm going to. At times I just go simple. I can decide to just do a jean, white t-shirt, and my flats, and especially when I'm traveling and all that. I like being comfortable. Yes, I like being comfortable especially when I'm traveling. You know, or like for my casual wear, I love being very comfy. It's not easy wearing all those things, but like they say, no pain, no gain. But my style is simple, not too simple. It's a bit in between. I don't go over the top with it. I don't go over the top with fashion. I keep it, will I say, in between. Not too simple and not too bish, just in between. That's it.
I noticed you don't have your...
Yeah, because I have this statement necklace.
Yeah.
This neck piece, I wanted to like do all the talking. That's why I decided to tone it down by not wearing earrings, and that's the kind of person I am. Once I have like a piece, you know, that is very loud, you know, that is there and all that, I like to like tone every other thing down.
It's actually talking.
Thank you.
So in your journey so far, you know, as an actress, what challenges have you had to face? You know, and how did you jump the hurdles?
Yeah, then as an up-and-coming actress, it wasn't easy, you know, getting people to believe in you. It wasn't easy, you know, because people didn't want to risk featuring you in the movies because they were not sure of what you had to offer. They were not sure if, you know, you had the talent, or it's a different thing for you to have a pretty face or have the physique or whatever. It's different. It's a totally different thing for you to have the talent and be able to deliver. So it wasn't easy finding people who believe that, oh, this girl has something, you know, she'll be able to deliver and all that. People didn't want to take that risk. So, you know, I had to go for auditions, and I got picked by merits because, you know, when you audition and you're able to convince the judges or whatever that you're good and you can deliver. So I had to like go from, although I got turned down in some auditions, but I kept going because I believed in myself. That's the thing. You have to, first of all, believe totally in yourself before someone else can even believe in you. It was a whole lot of challenge. You know, when you just start, you don't get paid. Because people felt they were actually doing you a favor, starring you in their movie. So they were like, oh, you should even be happy that they're featuring you in their movie. So you don't get paid. They're like, you're paying your dues. Yeah. It's something you have to do. So when I just started, I had to work for free. And like, sincerely, I was even happy I was getting called for jobs. So even if they didn't pay me, although I needed money, but I was like, okay, fine, with time, you know, and all that, I was start getting paid. it wasn't easy. You can imagine, because then I had a shop. When I say shop, so I had something I was actually generating income. I was getting money from there.
Okay.
So, but you can imagine for someone who didn't have any other thing, and he or she's an up and coming actor or actress, it's not going to be easy. Some people along the line, they're like, no, I can't do this. I need money to like pay my bills and all that. It was a bit easy for me because I had something by the side that was giving me money. Then, you know, being an established actress, it's not easy staying there because a lot of people expect so much from you, so much from you. Then we also have the issue of journalists who are always after you. Your life is not, you know, private anymore.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you that, you know, how do you manage bad press, gossips, the fame?
It comes with the job, you know. You know, your life is not, I can't say I want to buy Bolly. Although I do it too. I don't care whatever they write. If it's what I want to do, I'll do it. I can't just say, oh, let me just take a stroll. Before you know it, the headline will be like, maybe, I don't know, maybe Mercy has no car again or whatever. You know, so they actually force most people to live fake lives because they're expecting so much from you. At the end of the day, you find a lot of celebs living fake lives.
You're trying to meet up with
Yes.
expectations.
You know, doing things they shouldn't do just because they want to meet the expectation of the society or people. You know, then not being themselves, you know. Those are like some of the challenges we face. But I myself, I didn't allow myself to get swallowed up in the whole thing. I'm myself, I'm me, I'm real. That's me.
Wow. You are a multiple award winner. You know, which of the movies got you these awards, you know, of being the best actress of the year 2012, you know, by Focus Entertainment Award of Excellence, best actress 2013, you know, by Global News Leadership Award, best actress 2013 City People Award, then the recent one, African Magic Best Indigenous Language Movie winner.
To God be the glory. To God
What
be
do
the
these
glory.
awards mean to you?
This award means a whole lot to me because it actually means that people are watching me. People are, you know, taking cognizance of what I do, and they, one way or the other, they are appreciating what I do, you know, in terms of my work. And it also means I'm doing something right, you know, so it means a lot to me, and it actually motivates me to want to do more, not to fall, you know, short of their expectation in terms of my job. And it actually propels me to be the best of what I've chosen, you know, to do. It means a whole lot to me.
So which of the movies do you think, you know, gave you these awards?
I think, okay, like the recent one, the most recent one, which is the African Magic Viewers Choice Award, where my movie won Best Indigenous Movie. That's my movie, Comfort. One gave me the award. And City People last year, or SAS, you know, won me Best Actress 2013.
What's Comfort?
Comfort is Comfort is actually the name of the character I played in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was it about?
And Comfort was about a young girl who is a house help in someone's home, and they were having challenge of, as a couple she was working with had challenges of giving birth, and she offered to be a surrogate mother.
Okay.
And you understand, so they later agreed for her to be that, and while she was pregnant with their baby, the only child she had died. Okay. So she was now faced with the challenge of either running away with that child she was carrying in her womb, or staying true to her word and giving the couple their child. It's very, very intriguing. You need to see the movie.
So what qualities in you would you say have brought you, you know, this far?
Mercy is a very hardworking person. Yes, I'm a very hardworking person. I I'm also a very down-to-earth person, very real, I'm honest to a very good extent. I don't lie like that, no, I don't. Then I'm a professional, you know. The people I've worked with can attest to that. Maybe because of my background, because I'm a thespian, you know, so I have that, you know, I know the ethics of the job and all that, so I apply professionalism, you know, in my job. I have a serious passion for what I do, you know, so that's about Mercy.
That's great. So a lot of, I mean, your fans, I'm sure a lot of them are watching us right now, and I want to hear from you. Say something today.
Okay, to all my fans, I'd like to say thank you all for, you know, being loyal, for being supportive. You guys have brought me this far. It's actually because of you, because you buy my movies, because, you know, you guys have shown me so much love. Thank you all. God bless you. And I'm using this medium to say I will not disappoint you all. So help me God.
Wow, Mercy, we've had a great time with you today. Thank you for coming on Insight.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
I'm sure you enjoyed yourself, you know, listening to Mercy Aigbe. That's what you can take today. This is Pastor Mercy, keeping it real on Insight. God bless you.